Hello, everybody. Again, yeah, we had some internet issues. I reset the situations. No idea why that happens. Could have something to do with the browser, or could have some technical difficulties. Of course, we are approaching Mercury retrograde and that will kind of like begin to affect us. We'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on it to see how this cannot happen again because of hopefully that is a technical difficulty, not something kind of like an energy work or something. I don't like that. Mm. Of course, if there is a positive force, there is also a negative force, but hopefully that's not the case. I don't like that because we are actually doing the universe work. We are balancing here. We're not dividing things on positive and negative. For we are working within the peace within the universe. So all this good, bad, and positive, negative, we understand it in different positions. Too much truth, negative, and yes, Crow. But guess what? Can you do something about the truth? No, it is the truth. Now, that is a power. People begin to understand this. That is the transformation. It is a transformation to be a truthful. You know how beautiful the world will be with all these energies, with the truth. Know how beautiful that will be. You have no worries. Okay. The business owner is going to understand that the proper way to take care of everything in their business, really to grow, is to be paying you fairly, truthfully, fairly, not making money out of your wages, giving you a minimal wage, or so on. That would solve the poverty. Okay, it begins there. And the people are going to have enough money not to live in poverty and not to have all these situations within home where they have to constantly wondering what are they going to put the food under the table for their kids. There's going to be some changes that are coming, but it all comes in with individuals, with an understanding. The politicians, they're going to begin to understand that they are responsible for their decisions about things. The law system is going to be changed about lies and so on. Probably we're talking about like creating a new laws that they are going to be within more harsh about not being truthful and things and so on. There's going to be more situations for it. So um, yes, there's going to be exactly more patience, more things. We're going to look at things differently. We're not going to be anymore this society for it. It's going to take how long, as long as it's going to take, but it's going to be taking with us for, because we are going to prepare for something more major within the next 2000 years. We are going to prepare for the age of Capricorn. That is going to be a huge rebuilding of Earth, building here the Earth and completely the way it should have been, paradise on Earth. Okay, we are going to be doing a lot, specifically the end of that era. We're talking about 4,000 years ahead. Go take a look. The first the most of the degrees, but look at the first 5 degrees of Capricorn, what their meaning is, and you'll figure it out. One of them is talking about embodiment of the soul. Age of Aquarius now prepares them from really embodiment of the soul, experiencing the energies, working out with the energies, does everything. Trust in the soul to take over, trust in the truth, trust in the energies, the gravitation, trust the universe. This is going to be that transformation. But to perform is going to come in when the age of Capricorn coming in. Yeah, I'm telling you this right now. Hopefully somebody's gonna watch it 4,000 years later. We'll see about that. For 10:10. It's 5:10 here. Guys, I hope the connection is good. I hope the connection is doesn't breaking down anymore. So hopefully it's gonna be good. Evie, yes, Ann Smith, Neil, hi. Thank you for having me here. Dio, I'm bored. Why you are bored? Yeah. There's gotta be something. We need to transform internet into the 1 terabyte per second speed. Yeah. I will actually want to have a not airwave speed, but the cable speed to be fairly, because within the airwaves, that speed is not good for our brains for it. So, but I love to have this energies, because we want to have this fast connections even at home. A lot of the people have a 5G, 4G connections from within it, and sometimes they're wondering quite have a headaches. So that's what this is. My phone is still 4G. I'm not changing it, and I'm planning to get a 5G phone until maybe I'm forced with in for it, or maybe I can just have on a phone without the 5G connection, just using internet or something. I'll have to figure things out, because I don't like the 5G technology yet. My twin gets upset and has no control. More love is required. Yes, love, unconditional love. That's what they say. If something cannot be fixed, there was a doctor who prescribed love, and they're like, why, if it doesn't work? Increase the dose. Yeah, so put some more love into it. Purity. Uh, Connection is good. Does the divine send other souls to the divine feminine to live once to influence? Don't focus too much on the abuse right now. Purity, this kind of abusive relationships, they comes in to show up the true face of age of Pisces. This secretiveness, this secret abusive things, this secret stuff of getting money, not to be an honest, to be deceitful, to be hurtful, to be revengeful. All this is the age of Pisces. To be jealous, to be hated. That's all that is. That's the bad side of the Pisces. Came out. I mean, it's out on the surface, it's out in the public face now. The society facing it this every day. Wherever you go for it, it doesn't matter. Someone goes to work and gets hired. Okay, I'm telling you from personal experience. They comes in and they say, I can do this, I can do that, I understand this, and I understand that. And guess what? They work with me. And now I asked, okay, you said you do this, this, and this. Go ahead and troubleshoot the machine. They said 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. And well, I don't know about this. I don't know about that. I just like, yeah, I was just looking at this. Come on, being honest. Okay, somebody hires you for doing the work. Be the honest person in there, in the spot. Okay, it's the same thing when you ask for accountability from people. There, somebody lied to you. That's the age of Pisces. There's a Pisces in there. If you have something critical in Pisces in there, look for it in you. Okay, but people don't look the good side of the Pisces. Okay, because the people who are Pisces, they have a lot of good positive energy. They smell that stuff. They know that stuff. They know the vibrations in there. They understand what this is. And guess what? They know how to operate within this, and they know how somebody is using that energy. They know it for. Okay. So this is what we need to look for it. Okay. I mean, the abuse has been done for so long for it. The only thing was is that we were covering. We had our face mask and we covered that, pretending that we didn't saw it. We weren't part out of it. We did not knew anything about it, and that is leads to the ignorance. Guess what happened with that ignorance? We're accepting that dying situations, these things from within. We accept them as a part of reality. But guess what? The reality was fake. Now we have to deal with the fake reality for it. Because when it comes to our actions, when it comes to our work, when it comes to things that needs to be done, it wasn't done. Because this has to be done. It's part of the process. This has to be done. It's the part of the process. Very good, Evie, that you are Pisces. You understand all this, that people will do, people getting into this old energies. You probably choose to be a Pisces just to be a part of this transition team that says, like, I know what's all about. I know what this is. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to everybody else. You need to understand the water signs. Okay, those are the Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. They are highly intuitive. Okay, they're intuitive on different things. Okay, but if you look at it, the one it's the family. That is the one face mask. Okay, that is a within themselves, out in the way they present themselves. And the third face mask, it is about the secrets they holding from within, which is Scorpio. Okay, the Pisces, they like to be good, and they're good. Okay, they know how to be good. They definitely know how to be good. But they sensing when someone wearing a mask for it. And that's what, Evie, you probably understand this because that energy is from within you. I'm glad that you're here. I never accepted the abuse. God taught me energy self-care. I didn't to protect your energy. So Pisces impact. People love to attack, love, control. Purity, you gotta let it go out of this. If I was in your spot, purity, passion, what I'm gonna do is just let them. That's the transformation. Is they show up you their true colors or whatever the situations is. Let them transform. Because guess what? They want to play in the playground with the rest of the kids. They want to be in there too. It's not about you feel sorry for them. Yeah, but guess what? Through the experience with you, they had a chance to see their true nature from within. Are they jealous? Are they money hungry? Or they power hungry? Or whatever it is. But guess what? The rest of the kids, they don't like the power hungry, the jealous kids. No, they don't like that. They like to play their happy games because they want to share the love and the happiness for it. They're not interested in the money. They're not interested of the attentions that people who have money and power and so on, they seek attention. No, the real people seeks love, not attention. And that is going to be the changing. Okay. That is the transformations there for it. Hey, Nia. Yes, Pisces, you understand this power too, Nia. Thank you. Thank you for being here as well for it. Huge, huge transformations we're going to have. But this transformation is going to help everybody. That's why there's going to be a stop judging. We just let the truth speak to itself. Okay, let the truth to speak to itself. But when they see that they are alone, they will come into the playground. They will comes into the playground, or the worst part is they're gonna be pulling out. They're gonna go within the darkness within them, and that's gonna be the truth from within them. That's their choices they're going to have to make from within them. But unfortunately, yes, illuminations is gonna be the one thing that it's gonna begin to become a standard within the humanity, because the same way the world got awakened as a twin flames, and everyone pretty much know what twin flame is everybody's looking for their twin flame. Okay, I was looking at the videos, just for a fun to see what it is, how many people for it, how to get your twin flame meditations, for example. Go ahead and see how many views there are out there, and go take a look a video of how to evolve as a twin flame and see what it is. You guys will understand how much this is been evolved, because people look for their twin flames, especially how to get to your twin flame. Okay, they have no idea what they get themselves into it. Unfortunately, they're going to come to this point of illumination soon or later. They're going to come in with the inner peace. They're going to come in with this compassion, passionate energy. They're going to come in within this love, but they have a lot of skin to shade off. A lot. They have a lot of things to let it go. Probably expensive shoes, expensive cars, expensive thinking. They have a lot of things to let it go. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not attracted to my twin flame. Is that bad? If you're not attracted to a twin flame, you gotta be attracted to its soul, the way the soul is. The other things doesn't really matter. Now, if your twin flame is not physically attracted to you, what is they are? They have requirements within them. It all depends what their requirements are. I mean, even if your twin flame now post a picture with you on Facebook or something, or publicly, they're afraid of how you look. Probably. That is the problem of the society. They don't know how to love. They want their twin flame. They want their situations. They want a serious partner. They want a true partner. And when the true partner comes in, they begins to play games. And when the games comes in and they get ugly, they get turned ugly for it, because there is no truth. It's only a game playing, that's what the old age of Pisces is for it. The new age of Aquarius stares there. It's like games. Okay, fine. I don't want to play games. Either you're true with me or you don't. That's it. That's the boundary, the truth. I don't need a protection. I don't need energy stuff. I don't need anything else. Truth. Boom. You lied to me, and why you lied to me? Look within you. Evolve from this and stop lying or for it. Precisely, Nia. My love is too huge for 3D. A lot of the love for the 3D is that because of the old understanding, Nia, that in the 3D, when you have two houses or your kids are entering a spacious school, that you two have two beautiful cars and everything, that you have a beautiful modern home with all the latest and the greatest. What about the relationship inside? How fake is that? It's all image, a face mask, a pretty, pretty face mask. Because if your husband comes back from work and he's all angry and so on, guess what? Have you ever entered a house where everything is perfect but cold? Perfect but cold. And Well, yeah. I have OCD. Yeah, Nia, know you for a while, and so on. So, is your twin or false twin occurring? Sometimes you can mix up this. How to know the difference? You don't know the difference, Ray. Very good question because it's a base of soul connections. All this. For the only way you determine this, it's by actions and relationship with the divine. I need to understand that everyone will understand, right? But you particularly already know, you understand that once you make a connections with the divine, you kind of like make a promise like this. I'm talking about here. You made a promise. You're gonna make connections with this. You're gonna be part of this. You're gonna be doing all this grind work, okay? But you're not fulfilling it for that is a the based out of the soul contract. So you basically you came to this art. You say you're gonna get in there, but you can't. So you're gonna be staying outside. So we are gonna be understanding more about because our current understanding about all the soul connections is going to be totally changed within the next 2 years. We're transforming now. We are getting and seed out the dead weight, okay, of all that we understand currently. There's going to be a lot of psychology work. There's going to be a lot of behavior work. There's going to be a lot of energy work done specifically now for getting into the next year for it. And the mix between true twin flame, false twin flame, and so on, because we still put in labels and everything. But when the people become truth, they're gonna become a true twin flame, or they're gonna become a true karmic. Okay, because in the karmic, you're not gonna have the soul connections, but you have the love, the 3D love in situations. But if you're true to them and they're true to you, that is a true karmic connections, which is nothing wrong with that. Why? Because it's based out of the truth. But when you have a false twin, someone who plays with you, homely, who get you like they call you when they feel like it, they are paying attention to you when they feel like it. Maybe they are breadcrumbing you, so on and so on, and they're not true to themselves. Here we go. You understand the false twin flame situations from within, but the true twin flames can comes in to ignite the truth within them, so they can become true to themselves and become what they are. So that part between who is your true twin flame, who is that false twin flame, okay? The false twin flame usually comes into an energy that it's coming into you and then it's gone. But when it's gone, you don't feel sorry about it. You don't feel bad. You don't feel the longing and so on and so on. However, within the true twin flame connections, you are going to be doing a lot of other things within you. With all this experience, Ray, that we have right now, pretty good questions that you pulled that out. It is about this grinding work that we are doing. It's things comes out to the light soon, later, tomorrow, the day after, maybe a year, maybe after 2 years. Things comes out. The truth is written with actions. When you do your actions, you write the truth. That's what this is. I did this. I performed something. And based on that performance, that's the truth. You might think, you might feel, you can do energy works, you might do, no, you did it. It's done. That's what it's going to be, the actions. So, can the real twin be a narcissist? Yes. You need to understand that the connection in soul it doesn't have too much within what they are personality in there. Hi, Crystalline. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, I'm back. I said that I'm going to make a new session for yes, yes, key. I'm still trying to pronounce the name for, but very good question. You need to understand that a narcissist or a narcissist uh, disorder, more specifically, we're talking about, that is a development. It's either developed through the bloodline, which is someone in the family had something within them that developed that narcissistic disorder, or that is a person who developed it from another narcissist. Usually that's within early childhood. That could be a grandparents, parents, and so on, or that could be even a culture or something that has to do with uh, um, toxic religions, maybe enforcing cultural laws or something that develops this from within. And the only way they can heal that within them is to become the twin flame and get the love that's going to heal the narcissistic behavior from within them. But in order this to be done, they have to disconnect, totally disconnect everything connecting to that bloodline. Just pull that off, like just bolt out. There is no other way. You can't heal yourself in the environment that built you like this. So it's going to be either twin flame or sticking again to the old way for it. And you need to understand that the narcissism, it's also developed as a culture lately within the past 34 years. The toxic becomes something normal. So the narcissistic behavior compared to a narcissist, okay, it's different. You need to understand that the narcissist, in order to call someone narcissist, they have to have the narcissistic behavior, or they have to also have a mental diagnosis for it. But one of the professors there, he stated like this: it's hard to really put a diagnosis someone is a narcissist. You have to study their family, their family line, and see the generations, if they have kids or generations after, to see where it's coming from. And 10, work within the family, do a family thing, family understandings for it. And if it's one of this, it's your twin flame, they really have to disconnect for that. The energy just pulled out for it. That's probably their karma. That's what they are powerful. And if you're a twin flame who is a narcissist, get over this, they're going to be actually very powerful because they're going to understand what does it takes to change from a narcissistic behavior into a twin flame. But that is a huge transformation. That takes a lot of power from within them. Okay, I mean that if you choose that, usually under astrology you can see the north node, where is that, what their karma is for. Their karma is going to show up what they are for. So how to cure a narcissist? Been working with people who's been in narcissistic families for. Currently, I have quite a few people I've been working on for it. One of them, it's pretty okay. He's getting stable. The other one, though, I have a very fast pace of improvements. And the reason I have this fast paced improvements within it is because of a lot of inner work they do on their own. Basically, they grow. The narcissist is ungrowth personality. They cannot catch the good and the things that are bad from within them. But once they begin to understand and they catch up in the wave of, oh, this was my problem, I'm going to work on it. Oh, this is my problem. Then that becomes a driven force, the growth from within the truth, because they understand the truth within them, that it's leading them to work and grow and become on their own and take care of themselves. Because usually narcissist is someone who's looking to tapping into the others to take care of them, because they're not able to do certain things, they're not capable of doing certain things. Now the life is forcing them. Now if that's your twin flame, you need to understand that they cannot behave this like with you. You probably going to end up in separation soon or later, but they have to look from within themselves. What do they do? And is that attached to twin flames journeys? Some do, some not. For it, some of your connections could be not like this, but nevertheless, if the soul connections don't exist, there's going to be a lot of inner work to be done from within you. Yeah, generational clearances. Yeah, you got exactly that right. He's not. He's still attached to his family. You need to understand the narcissist is attached to his family because they understand him, and they maybe one of the family members manipulates them. Usually, it's one of the parents that because one of the parents is a grown-up narcissist, and now they hold on to their child and they hold on to him just for make sure that they're getting the supplies that they need. Probably if that's some money or care. Okay, that something happens from within, but you can see this within the generations for it. Boy, I studied a lot of narcissism in the last, I don't know, 10 months already. I'm like an encyclopedia here. Well, I watched it a lot. I gotta say that I did that. It's paid off though. It is paid off because when you are helping people, when you do this for it, I can, that people comes in with the soul connections, they have these traits. I can point them out to a psychologist and to getting into this, or I can actually just because some of them they don't want to go to psychologists. They're like, "What can I do?" And you tell them and you explain it to them. They have to disengage with the family. They have to grow from within. And so far, some few people who's done this, and it's been very good. Um, a lot of the connection is the family connections for it. To work with the mother and the son, for example, for it. It was beautiful, just beautiful to see it because it's going on. It helps, and when it helps, uh, that's all that matters. Like, when they send me a message, it's like we understand what things are. Sometimes things will work, sometimes will not. But you're not responsible for those, just for information for it. Okay. But yeah. Hi, Christy. Thank you for coming in. Catherine Gutierrez. Thank you for coming in. The person themselves need to want to change, and normally they do not recognize they have a problem. Ray of Light, yes, they don't recognize the problem because within them there is a two realities. They're both truth from within them. The truth within them is what they are planning to do, the hidden, the hidden, the shadow part. Uh, and then it's different than what they actually perform within the world. And within them, that grinding part, it's harder. But when they face the truth within them, and if there is a love in there, because the love change this pattern, this thought, because the love is changing them, because the narcissist usually it's developed because of lack of love, lack of attention, lack of growth. It's coming in with that. But when the love comes in all of a sudden within them, they can do miracles. They can do a lot of changes within them because they grow. You need to understand love is the growth power from within. For, but it has a lot to do with the truth. And Ray, yes, they have a problem with that because they don't know what the truth is and what truth to believe. Okay. So yes, Sam Venkin, Professor Sam Venkin, who actually is exceptional in this. He is an exceptional within this. And I also seen that in the visions that people have been working at recognizing the mirroring patterns within the brain, that actually they're going to be helping within this to transfer consciousness like that, which is they're going to be healing people with psychology problems. Maybe like within 10 years or so, this is going to be developed, or it's already in progress. I don't know. I just had a vision, so someone does it. I'm like, oh crap. Yeah, I'll get sometimes like flashes from the future or something. Yeah. For purity, my twin mentioned he didn't like the family due to the narcissism behavior. It is very important when you recognize the narcissism behavior or controlling manipulation behavior. I mean, do what they said, the psychologists, what they said, cut off the contacts for it. Okay, cut off the contacts. That's what you need to do, like it or not. That's what you need to do. You like it, you don't like it. That's the only way to heal. Okay, maybe that's your mom, your dad, or maybe that is your friends. You need to understand some of your friends could be uh, in the same manipulative situations. They've been manipulate you since kid, for example. Could be a lot of things. Could be a culture. Could be a religion. For example, a religion that says like you should not socialize with this, you should not marry to this, or you should whatever, because we are like this. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, that can create also same situations. For example, um, Dennis Waslow, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So yes, Sam Vankin, it's pretty good, and Dr. Ramini is the other one in YouTube. I actually have some quite few of them, which is uh, they're doing it the inner work, but what makes me more worry about is that they're not working with an issue of really kind of like a digging up within the healing process. And I'm talking about healing the process because it's all from the development within the society, from within them. So there is a lot of soul work that needs to be done in a process of this. And you need to understand people like this, okay? Some of them, they could be what they call the pathetic liars, which is they accept the truth for one thing, but they lie to everybody. They know the truth, but they lie to everybody. And that could be some things to be work on it. So I officially haven't made a video yet for and still learning all this process between a narcissism and the soul connections. I'm really digging and deep into it because it's common. It's very common that I'm getting it, specifically in the past. Even before I came to Bulgaria, there was a people who come to me with this for it. So been working on it. Been working with it. I see the darkness, but I didn't know what really was in depth. I see a narcissism before within connections. I understood it to a certain point. I was like, no, that's not for me. Just this is too much. Oh, and I closed the door of that studies. But now it's just coming to a point that, like it or not, you have to do what you have to do. maybe I have to look at it within the healing, using the healing powers of this. Because if, for example, that's what the good part is, that this grid is going to help to transform energies here. If this is a distorted energy, so narcissistic distorted energies, that grid is going to attract them to coming in and help them out. I mean, there's going to be some new changes. There's going to be a new medicines that are coming in. I've seen some things for it. I think I look at it, astrology cards until I think 2056 or something like that. For it, some days it's like the universe, look what's going to happen ahead for you to see. For it, there's some things that coming in like, why they're there? It's too much, or maybe not even here. But they're like, just look what the gravity is going to be look like out of the curiosity you're going to learn for you. So I was looking at them, sit down, click, it shows up like every 6 years how it's changed. The gravity, not year by year, but just 6 years. I can adjust it. And yeah, there was energy that comes in that we're going to be very happy we get them. Of course, there's going to be some energies that you don't want to deal with it, but yeah. All right, guys, do you have so many more questions? If not, we're going to be closing out. And guys, thinking about any topic that we are going to be talking about tomorrow? Well, you guys welcome. Key, thank you, and namaste to you. Try to do the best. I mean, that's what we're here for. Okay, we all helping each other. Positive aspects of being a twin flame. Purity, that's pretty good. If your daughter likes it, I'll take it. Does everybody else like what Purity proposed? All right, Dennis, there was a part one of this. We had a connection problem, so I had to restart this session. So, all right. Okay, so I'm going to put it. Salma. Oh, okay. You can message me. Great, Salma. We can also talk about the other things that I messaged you. Okay, that will be good. Sounds a positive vibe topic. Ray, yes, it is positive. You got that. All right, well, I'm going to close the session out today. Thank you all for coming today. We going through transformations together, and a lot of the people still struggling. for, and we are moving forward despite and everything. You know, that's what they said. Many will enter, many will come, only few will enter. That's what coming from, and we will understand this. That was the general message given to the age of Pisces, clearing the confusion, clearing everything, and by clearing the confusion, clearing the deceit, the shadow side, then we see the truth, and the truth will walk us through the door of the truth into the next level of evolution within the humanity. That's what the transitions is, and that's what all this, and that's what the twin flame part is: the truth, love within the soul, within the divine interference, because divine set you up to have these divine connections from within you. Okay. Mm. Mm. Hi Tiffany, we're closing the session, but you're never late. You can rewatch the session, Tiffany. So my twin mom has the best music selection. That's all I listen at from her coaching. She needs to pass the ball. Exactly. We have to pass the ball, and we also get the ball from within. You need to understand that it's a lot of spirituality comes in towards us. Okay, guys, and tomorrow we are going to be talking about the positive aspects of being a twin flame. For it's going to be some good. That's a good topic. It's a good video. Thank you for watching the support to me, and thank you for watching the daily gravitational report. Hopefully, that's going to be a tool that you're going to be using it for yourself. And I will see you tomorrow. So let's share the love. And guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you for keeping the inner peace within the room. You see how beautiful it is? I love to keep it that way. I love it to be like this. And, we are all getting into this vibe. It's for all of us. Okay, that inner peace, it's for all of us. All right, guys, be love. Yes, girl, excellent chat. Yes, you're welcome, Crystalline. Peace and love, purity.